Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you for joining me today. Before we get started, the housekeeping notes. All the products I used and all the dimensions will be listed below. There's a link to my online store if you'd like to purchase any of the products shown on the show today or any other Stampin' Up! Products. You can visit my website to do so. There is my email address. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. Also, there is a link to my Facebook group. I'd love to have you join that. On the Facebook group, I post items over there, and also you can post things that you have made on that page and share them with everyone else. Finally, remember to like, share, and subscribe and help me grow in YouTube world. Okay, now we're done with all the housekeeping notes. Let's get on with the project. I know I need to just record that beginning, right? I know. That's what I keep on thinking. We're going to use Hello Ladybug today. Hello Ladybug carried over, and I actually borrowed this from my friend because I did not have it, and so she was so gracious to loan it to me. So we're going to make a card today. I think a rather fun card, very bright. So we have a little envelope here, and this is our card. Like I said, it's bright and cheery, and it says, "May your greatest wish come true." And when you open it, we have lots of ladybugs and flowers. Now, I do have a little mistake on this card, so everybody just ignore the little mark right there. And then on the back is a place to sign. It's an easy card to make, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. So, let's get started. You won't be watching me build all the ladybugs. I have made all the ladybugs but one, and so help speed things along. So let me get my stamping mat out here. We need 4 pieces of basic white that are 4 1/4. Let me back this up. 5 1/4 by 4. Like I said, all of the dimensions of everything I used are listed below. Sometimes I forget. So we're going to go ahead and stamp the back of our card first because it is the easiest. They're all easy. And to get the happy birthday, I'm bringing in Artistically inked because I wanted a nice big happy birthday. And actually, we'll get that gone first. And this is Memento. We're actually going to jump back and forth between all 4 of these. So we're going to start with the black ink. Let's call it that. So there's happy birthday. Get that out of my way. And then we also, on the front of the card, we need to stamp. Set him here for a second. So there's a piece for the front. Make sure I've turned this the right way. And down in this corner, may your greatest wishes come true. And that's all of the black that we're stamping. Oh, no, it's not. I fibbed. This is Afternoon Azure. Azure Afternoon. And this is for our wings of our butterflies. So I want to make sure it's good and black. And I'm going to stamp it right there. I think that's the right direction. I hope. If not, we'll find out. I may have stamped those backwards. But that's okay. Maybe not. I did, but that's okay. We'll come in with the other side. I'll show you how to fix it. Okay. So let's go back to the large one now. We are going to use Granny Apple Green. And there's a giant leaf in here. And I'm going to put one leaf up towards the top here. These are for 2 of our ladybugs to nestle on. Because you know they love their leaves. So that is that one. That's the Granny Apple. Next I'm going to bring in is Highland Heather. And we're going to use, there's a very large flower in here. We're going to use the purple flower. one here. And one right here. Now, let's bring back in this one. That's why I said we're going to go between all the pages. I want a nice big purple flower in the bottom corner. And then our two inside pieces. I'm just going to randomly stamp about, so that's a little off. Ugh. Two sides to the paper. I can't make any more mistakes though. Bring this one down a little bit. This one up. I'm not too worried about the center because we're going to put a piece right through the center of this. But I didn't want them straight lined either. And then the last one is, like I said, they're not going to all be exactly the same, and it doesn't matter. That should be all for that color. Now we need Flirty Flamingo. And there's a nice little cluster of 3 flowers in there. And I'm going to grab my envelope right now. And stamp that one. And I'm going to grab the back and stamp that one up here, and that one's done. I'll set it off to the side and go ahead and do the front first. You can do these in any order you want. I'm just, some are stamped off this page, some are right on the page. Let's see, can I turn them in here? They overlap, it's a little fun too. I'll put a little one down here. One coming up across the, that's why I did the greeting in black. Let's put a little up here. So I want to make sure it's sort of spread out. Put a little piece of a flower there. That looks pretty good. And we'll do these. Like I said, we're just tucking little pieces of flower here and there. Thought about it just before I started filming. I thought about doing a different color on this. I thought, no, I sort of like this combination of colors. My sister told me I was going back to the 60s with these colors today, which is very true. They're very retro, using these type of colors together. But she had requested that I make a butterfly card, one that was bright and cheerful, because one of her friends is having a birthday, and that's what she wanted, and she likes ladybugs. I'll go ahead and stick one more in here. So, I said I would. Now on Friday, I'm just going to give you a heads up, on Friday, there's going to be a video. Now I'm switching to Daffodil Delight for the centers of my flowers, and there is a little thing here. On Friday, my sister also gave me the box. Well, she actually gave me the present that she's giving her friend, and asked if I could design a bag for it. And on Friday, you're going to see what my challenges were, because this box will not go into a standard bag that you can make from 12 by 12 paper. The bag needed to be about 15 inches wide. I came up with a way to do it, and on Friday, I'm going to show you how I did it. And it was fun. Yes. It took a little more time, but I think you guys will enjoy seeing it. A couple more little yellows in here. And I can't forget the back page. So I wanted to give you a heads up. Now this card does not match the present at all, but it did matter. This is what she wanted. Oop, just knocked over my punch. So these are for the inside, this is for the front, and this is for the back. And then this is for our ladybug. So we needed 6 ladybugs. Let me get the ladybugs out here. We needed 6 ladybugs. So we have a Gorgeous Grape ladybug. We have a lemon lime twist ladybug, a real red, daffodil, Tahitian Tide, and Azure. And you know what color paper I forgot to grab out? Oh, no, I did. It's right here, got buried. Is I need some black for our ladybug. So with the punch, I'm going to punch out 1 ladybug body. And I'm pretty sure I did that backwards. I did. When you're laying out a stamp, I'm going to stamp it again. But you need to lay it out so when you like your punch, it goes the right direction. And I did not do that. But I can do it this way. Instead of stamping it, I will cut this. You can just cut it, you know, and move it around. And then put it in the right direction. I have to cut off a little extra. And it wants to go in here like this to line up our ladybug dots. So you can either restamp it or just cut your paper a little bit to make it go. But yeah, try to look how your stamps are going in here, so you're not wasting paper. So let's put him together really quick. He is very simple to put together. He goes on like this and like that. And hang on here. Got a little extra glue there. Just take a little bead of glue. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? Let me grab my mat. My glue is jammed. And if I squeeze it hard, there we go. If I squeeze it too hard at that point, it will go all over because we don't need that much glue. Hang on. So I will take off a little glue. Nice to have a piece of paper around sometimes. So let's set this over out of the way. That's why silicone mats have. You just need a little glue on the back. And you just line them up. Just like that. Now we have 6 ladybugs. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, make sure I counted them right. Okay. Now we've got to get our card base ready. Let me cover this up real fast. Get my mess out of the way before we stick the cutting machine, or I should say the scoreboard, into it. You need one piece that is 11 inches by 1 inch and one that is 11 inches by 4 1/4. And this is Highland Heather. I'm just going to use my trimmer. You could use your trimmer, you could use your scoreboard. My trimmer's out. So the large piece, you're going to score at 5 1/2 like normal. And if I don't grab these measurements, I may give you the wrong ones. And the first one on this short piece, I'm going to score at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, and 8 1/4. just like that. Getting a few things out of my way here. So you fold the first one is a valley. Center one's a mountain, and then a valley. And my bone folder. So when you look at it, you have a nice W. So this is the centerpiece there. And then we'll furnish this one. But before you can put the inside together, you need to put pieces in. You need to put this together. So let's start with the back of the card first. And we'll put the front on. Now I'm not pretty. I thought about putting this layer on with dimensionals, and I'm not, because it there's a lot of bulk in the inside. And then these two pieces go on the inside. Now you don't have to do ladybugs. You could use this panel card, this type of pop-up card for anything. Long as you, whatever your pieces are that you're popping up, squares, circles, whatever, or ladybugs, fit inside of the fold area. So whatever you put in here has to fit inside this, and when you close it all up, it would fit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is our mountain, it's going to go in like this. So we're going to take this first piece here, make sure the open end is like this, and we're centered up in the center as close as possible. Actually, I like to do mine this way. Sorry, I like to turn it so I can see where I am at. So I'm lining this up right in the middle, and you're going to put this right to the edge of your paper, not the edge here, but right to the stamped page. And I need to go right here. So you're going to put glue on this side. And I'm using my grid here to line this up. Right up to the page. Try to keep it as straight as possible. Okay. You're going to hold that there and put a little glue on this. You all know what's coming next. Close the card. Now you'll wait just a second here, just because it takes a minute for it to set, and I don't want to pop it open too soon and have it loose. So I will have a sip of tea while we're waiting 1 second. And then when it opens, it's like this. So like I said, this is about 2 3/4 across each of these. So, and you know how high the card is, so you could put a panel in here if you wanted, you know, panels that were like, you know, 3 inches by 2, and put stuff on them. But this one is going to support our ladybug. So I want on the front of my card, I want to put 2 different colors on the front. I'm going to put purple and Tahitian Tide on the front of this one. So these guys I'm just putting on with glue. So I'm just putting a little glue right in the back here. And I'm sort of tilting them a little bit. And put a blue one here. I'm not putting these on as the same order as I did the first one, so I'm putting them different. It's not like the same person's getting them, but variety's nice. And yes, it's still windy. We've got an east wind blowing again. So there's the card. And whatever you put in here, if it's not the ladybugs or whatever, just make sure that everything stays inside when you fold it, okay? And then on the outside of this, I am popping these up on dimensionals. purple ladybug. Tahitian Tide. Now, people saying there's no, I'm sure there's somebody out there saying there's no purple ladybugs and no blue ladybugs. Yes, there is. I have never seen a purple ladybug. I have seen a blue ladybug. And ladybugs come in just about every shape, every color you can think of. And so if you go to Google and look up colors of ladybugs, you'll find everything under the sun over there. And there's one that actually looks like this color. Around here where we live, we get yellow, orange, red, an occasional green one. I was trying to remember where I actually seen the blue one. I want to say it was somewhere down south. But yeah, we don't get too many blue ones around here. But you can make your ladybugs any color, and it's your card, so it doesn't matter. So there's our card. It's very bright, very cheerful, and it does have a nice little envelope. I can't have naked envelopes. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you on Friday, and you'll see me make a monstrosity bag. So thank you for joining me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to purchase anything, please go to my online store. And if you have any questions, please email me. Have a nice day, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you.